So we have a fairly wide angle of attack here against them. We're just gonna wait for my land units to actually arrive. In fact, we're gonna have to build even more of them. This one is still moving, yes. Alright. Oh yeah, Sami artifact, sure. Alright, let's take a look at the artifact. My culture right here. So how many artifacts do we have anyway? Oh, we have only one. I'm gonna keep it here. What's this? Third era. Yeah, keep it. Alright, we're gonna gain another policy next turn. So it's probably a good time to take a look. What should we get? If we go for patronage, we increase our science. Yeah, this one will increase our science dramatically, especially since we have like at least 6 allies at this point. We could always go for science victory because it looks like we're actually doing pretty well in science. So yeah, after this one, so let's scholasticism. Or do we just go for aesthetics instead? Yeah, there's so many good choices, but our culture income is just not high enough. We need to focus on specific things. Do we go after patronage, or do we... We could always split between patronage and rationalism. Like after scholasticism, we can immediately adopt this. So yeah, it will boost our science either way. Everyone is going after order, man. This is so bad. So if I want to propose world ideology freedom, everyone is going to oppose me. No one is going to like it. New unit from Sofia? Yes, please. I think it's going to be another, like, Comanche rider or something. Which is fine, I guess. Alright. There it is, another Comanche rider. We're gonna send you right here. Oh yes, please, an hotel as soon as you can. Oh yes, supermarket, that's pretty cool. And the stadium, because we need that happiness. Alright, so this one. 25% of the science that my friends make, my allies. Let's see how much science this will give us. Okay, so 50 science only. It's not much, but it's fine. Okay, so we can send this one over. We could probably upgrade this into an ironclad, but you know what? It's just too much of a hassle. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove it. Delete this. Reduce our upkeep by 6. So we have less upkeep to worry about. I guess you could stay. Alright. Alright, we're gonna build an Inuit here, that's nice. You know you're in a bad situation when a city-state has a unit that is more advanced than yours. Actually, we can upgrade these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade them next turn, I suppose. We have plenty of gold. So yeah, we should probably start upgrading our stuff. Regardless of the, you know, the Pentagon and all that stuff. Alright, gonna convert this city. There we go. And boom! Immediately +5 industry. Two more turns in resistance, fine. We'll have access to the infantry, which is the most powerful infantry late game unit. Alright, we're gonna wait for this. I think once we upgrade all of our riflemen into the infantry unit, which has a strength of 70, I think it would be a safe time to declare war on the Inuit. Yeah, so it's gonna take like 11, 12 turns. That will be the marker of when we declare war. Now, what's the infantry guy doing here? Just move forward, man. Then again, we can always just rely on the navy, I suppose. Man, that's a pretty good navy, actually. Okay, so we have these two great admirals. They're just on standby, waiting for the war to begin. Yeah, you guys just hang out right there. Sophian artifact, yes, please. All right, so now we can probably fill up the where is it? Yeah, the Louvre finally. It depends on what artifact we got. Yeah, it's the artifact Merethic era. Oh, so they're both Merethic, which is not good. We're gonna have to do some exchanges, I think. We can always swap the Sami amulet with something else. Swap Great Works. Alright, so this one is from the Dawn. Let's go back to my culture. Alright, so these are all third era stuff. This one is second, first. Okay, so we're gonna send this one right here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep it for now because I have a feeling if I ever manage to build the Hermitage, it might be useful. So we're gonna keep those. Eventually, if we declare war on the Sami and capture one of their cities, we might be able to steal some of their great works and such. Thankfully, it looks like they don't have any airplanes, which is nice. Oh, you guys are going down. You're going down hard. You've been giving me nothing but trouble since the beginning of the game. Although, honestly, I'm the one who's been giving trouble to them as well. I've stolen technology from them. I stole like 5 technologies or something. I stole a lot. Ur has been captured by Denmark. Crap. Okay, so the diplomatic victory is getting even more difficult because of this. Although if I declare war on Denmark and just liberate these 2 cities from him, that would be nice. City will brace to the ground in 1 turn, after which we'll immediately build another one. Alright, just waiting for the turn timer to go to finish up. So we're gonna build a bunch of charcoal furnaces, it looks like. How many of these can we build anyway? I don't know. Yes, Statue of Liberty. Finally. 1 free social policy would be nice. Okay, so this one is what I need, exactly what I need. More happiness. Or do we need more gold or do we need more happiness? I think happiness is the better thing at this point because we are going to be declaring war. 56 happiness, that is perfect. And next time we have another policy. 15 turns, which is nice. We will get this Merchant Confederacy, 2 gold with city-states. And most of our gold income is currently coming from the trade routes we have with city-states. So yeah, this one is pretty good. And now the city-states are going to start giving me like great people and all that cool stuff. So what can we build here? We can go for the hotel. Christie Redentor is 7 turns away. 7 turns away from being discovered, of course. So we can build the copper network. 5 turns here, and now we can go for the police station, I suppose. The broadcast tower is very important for me. Okay, we're gonna start upgrading you guys now. It's gonna cost us a lot of gold, but it's so worth it. Are you guys just exchange places? So once we move into their territory, it's gonna we can only move like 1 tile every turn. I think that's how it works. I'm gonna take a look at the wonders. Where's the wonders? Okay, I'm just gonna click on Christie Redentor. There we go. Great Wall. Where's the Great Wall? Oh, okay. So we must spend 1 extra movement per tile inside your territory. Okay. Upon discovering dynamite, the Great Wall becomes obsolete. Ah. So after we discover dynamite, this effect will no longer apply. I don't understand. I think once we discover dynamite, the effect of the Great Wall will no longer be applied. I hope that's a good sign. If that's true, that would be awesome. But I'm not sure if that's the case. It will make life much easier for me, I guess. Oh, these bastards are starting to grab more territory. You know, I want to buy this. Let's buy this clay. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Crap, whatever. It's gonna cost me a lot, but I want to do it. We have alright, so we can now build the city, and bam. Can move this guy to improve the clay. Alright, you can stay here. We could go and convert the Dark Brotherhood, I suppose. Yeah, so which cities exactly do we want to convert? I'm thinking Markarth and Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, let's go with those. Alright, so this worker has nothing more to do. So this worker's already moving in that direction. I don't know where to send him. I guess we could go after the Dwarven Oil, I guess. Alright, we're gonna have to buy a lot of stuff here. A lot of things. The carpenter first. It's too expensive for some reason. Screw it, let's go for the workshop. We can still make more gold to upgrade our units. We're making 191 per turn, which is nice. Do we build the harbor right away? Oh yes, we can't build the... what do you call it? The windmill, because this is a hill, apparently. The lighthouse would be great. The granary and... sewer. And the harbor. I want to get this tile, but it's not letting me for some reason. I want to buy it. Okay, I don't have enough gold anyways. It's a good thing we have a great engineer here, because once this Christie Redentor is complete, we're gonna immediately finish that thing. Considering that the Sami are gonna try and build him as well. Hey, they have a great general. Hernan Cortez, which is supposed to be a Spanish explorer. Alright, so we can have a bunch of submarines once this is complete. I wonder if the submarines can pass under Navy units. And eventually we can use these submarines to plunder these trade routes. It's weird. They're actually sending the trade routes to me. So once we declare war on them, we're actually going to have to... we're going to lose a bit of gold. We're going to lose like 30 gold. This trade route is going from... I think it's going from... Yeah, there's their capital. An unpronounceable city. They're making 5 food, 4 production, and 4 gold from crabs alone. Like, these are some magic mud crabs. Super powerful magic mud crabs. Work has begun on submarine. Yes, finally. So once these submarines are out, they will immediately gain a lot of experience. Alright. So we have a dwarven oil and a fish, which means we should probably build 2 workboats. And another one. And right away we go for the lighthouse. That's it. The aqueduct. Yeah, sure, there is actually seaport. I just noticed we had the fish here, but no fishing boats. Now this city is going to be a very important military city, so we should probably start, building barracks here as well at some point. But man, there's so much other stuff to build. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. $231 gold per turn, excellent. You can set up. You two, although you are going to be moving eventually. I wonder if the Inuit will give us a combat bonus or not. Would be nice though. So we have a lot of border expansion thanks to these Inuits, but most of these territories are kind of useless. There are no resources except for this one. Would be nice to have it. We have 16 of these right now. If we build the tidal plant, I mean, yeah, our city is going to be extremely powerful. Because we have a lot of coastal cities. In fact, all of my cities are coastal. And, you know, just imagine having +1 production on all of these. Yeah, it's just insane. I think these guys have it. That's why they have... Oh, no, they don't. They don't. Forget it. I think a significant handicap for the Inuit is that their capital is always isolated. It's always in a very far away position. I mean, for one thing, it's pretty good when if you're going for a domination victory. It will make it... It's gonna make domination victory very difficult for your enemies. But at the same time, your city is very isolated. There is no chance for you to have trade routes with other nations and such. It's very difficult, especially in the early game. Alright, so we're gonna begin with this. And you know what? Let's just go for it. Okay, where do I move these guys? I'm gonna try to keep my artillery in front. Makes sense, right? You want to make sure that they are in the first in range. I'm gonna try to get some vision of this city as soon as we attack. I don't know how this attack is gonna, how this war is gonna go. I mean, you've seen my previous Let's Plays with Tartessos when I tried to attack Morocco and it failed miserably. So yeah, I'm not very good when it comes to war. But I mean, this time, yeah, we have pretty good odds, considering that we're almost equal when it comes to technology. But I can't see any of their troops. I feel like we probably have more troops than they do. Even more if we can build some. Yeah, which means we should probably start building more stuff. Okay, once we are finished with the Christie Redentor, I think that's a good marker for the war to begin. I mean, I'm sorry, I just keep procrastinating, but what can you do? I mean, there's so much to do. And, you know, the war thing, it's not a top priority. Although, if you think about it, war on the Sami is a top priority, because they're pretty much the only guys who are... They're the guys who are making my life so miserable and pretty much holding me back. Even more than Russia and, you know, Catherine. Alright, the Prophet's gonna begin to convert this city. Sithism, great. Alright, we're gonna go after Doc Berthold Riften, and finally, we'll convert Malacca. So, you know, look at this. This region is very strange. Look at this. The Danes, Denmark has a city here. Norway has a city here. The Argonians, Russians, and I think the Durrani. So yeah, everybody has a city in this area. Yeah, this entire continent. Nobody controls this area. Everyone has something inside. The Siberians have a city. Very few empires have focused their cities right next to each other. Yeah, the Sami are one good example. Denmark too. How come they have an airplane? I just don't understand. And it's a great war bomber, seriously? Where the hell did they get that? Looks like they rushed it. I think, yeah, they okay, this is it. This is the flight technology. I think they rushed it, that's why. They're not going for a cultural victory. They're not trying to build wonders or anything. Although they do have a lot of wonders. Okay. This will improve all of my tiles. We're gonna build an Inuk here. You know, we should probably convert Sofia. You know what? Yeah, screw the others. Steel technology, yes please. We're about to acquire plastics, so we might as well go for flight. There we go.
Aeronautic.
So what did it give us anyway? Flight gave us Chateau Mawigo. Okay, not very important, but most importantly, the triplanes and the Great War Bombers, which we do need. I don't think our planes are going to be able to reach this city. And right now we don't have any carriers. So yeah, we cannot use planes to attack the Sami because they're too far away. Although, we could build planes and give them to Malacca. Yes, you know what? We're gonna start right away. After the submarine is finished, we're gonna start building a bunch of planes. Yeah, first, let's go for the military academy. Yeah, still a lot of stuff to build here. You know what? We don't need the military academy because I don't think this city is just too slow. We're gonna think about that later. Alright, finished up with all this civilian stuff. You. Alright. Now I'll finish the Stahlream. Yes, please. I wonder if I can exchange some things with Catherine. She's the only one who's tolerating. Who's tolerating me right now. I have 11 seals. So what exactly do we need? I mean, I could use some ebony, I suppose. We could give her seals in exchange for horses, ebony.
Разумеется, нет.
You know. You know what? Just give me 2 horses. That's it. And 3 ebony. There we go. Yeah, these are the only 2 resources that I don't have much of. We do have a lot of oil, though. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if there's anyone out there who doesn't hate me. This one's guarded. He hates me, of course. Yeah. This guy is guarded as hell. This guy too. Yeah, everyone. This guy hates me for some reason. I have done nothing to offend him. He like hates my warmongering and whatever. Yeah. And they also jumped on the denouncing bandwagon. These guys, of course, have a good reason to hate me because I captured some of their cities. And these guys are still alive somehow. So yeah, pretty much the only person out there who is willing to exchange stuff with me is Catherine. I feel like the Gatling guns are not going to be very effective in this war because, I mean, considering their cities have a strength of 60, as soon as the Gatling guns get anywhere near the city, they're going to be destroyed immediately. And crap, they actually have an infantry already. Yeah, this is going to be a very close war. We do need airplanes after all. And they also have artillery. God damn it. I just saw the artillery moving right here. Let's hope their navy is not too strong. Yeah, it looks like my land army is not going to be as important as the navy. Alright, I swear not to spy on you anymore, just, I mean, for a while. You know, it depends. If you have any good technologies, I might actually... Okay, it's going to take 152 turns. Oh, we're now influential over this guy. Okay, it's going to take 152 turns, which is too much. I think it's time we use this guy as a diplomat. Yeah, gonna move him back to the hideout. Alright. Against Navy units, when attacking, there you go. So my favorite Navy strategy is basically you start with you use the submarines. You attack with the submarines at first, finish off their main ships, battleships, and such. Then you follow up with the destroyers and the melee naval units, and finally make sure the frigates survive last. Or you could but you always need to make sure that you have at least one Navy melee unit remaining because you want to use it to capture cities, obviously. Let's improve the fish. I don't know what to do with this worker anymore. Where am I gonna send this worker? You know, just stay here, I guess. Do we need to convert Riften? I don't think so. Could go after Sophia, I suppose. Alright, so this city is actually getting highly affected by whatever this religion is. I don't know what this is, man. But I think we should go after Sophia, because then this city will actually be converted. So yeah. Alright, so we build more of these. Do we build more military units, or do we go after the hotel? Okay, I'm gonna start with the hotel. Then we'll immediately go for the Great Warm Bomber and a triplane. Yeah. I'm gonna build a seaport here just for the, I guess, just so we could build Navy units faster. Yeah, there's no other reason. The armory. Followed by the submarine. Yeah, this should be great. We don't need the racetracks anymore because we are making quite a bit of happiness. We already have plenty of happiness. Solitude, you're just gonna go for the standard stuff. Well, I have no idea what to build with you. I mean, the supermarket would be nice. You already have plenty of food. Oh yes, the markets. I suppose I should be more aggressive, building more military units and just going crazy after these Sami. Yes, I mean, this is literally my attacking army. So what do you think? Do you think this is enough or not? Hey, they have a frigate. Although I think they're starting to become aware of my military next to their borders. Of course. I'm glad that you built it and no one else. Check it out, they have a lot of marshes. They have 2 culture from marshes, apparently. It's their national power or something. So they're supposed to be reptile creatures, but they have human workers, obviously. You know the Argonians? They're supposed to be reptilians, but they have human workers. Yes, fine. This is our first great scientist. How cool is that? Play a quarry. Alright, so what do we use this great scientist for? Do we go after... We don't have any mountains. I mean, we don't have any cities next to the mountains, which means... yeah, so building a great tile of... for the great scientist is not going to be very useful. Yeah, the academy is not going to be very useful here. I mean, except for maybe... So which city has the great science? Let's see. The most scientific city we have. I think it's the capital, yeah. Okay, so it's one of these. It's either is either Vector 92.95 or Inuit. This one's 95. Okay, so apparently it's this one. Alright, here's the deal. We're gonna send this great scientist. If we use him right away, plus 6,462. Yeah, this is not gonna give us much. It's only gonna give us like 1 extra technology, which is not enough. So we might as well build a great an academy. A submarine, that is good. It's gonna take 6 turns to move this thing. So we're already like allied with these guys. I don't think we need any more trade routes with them. Let's see how the current trade routes. Where are they going? We already have one in Inuit from Inuit to Malacca. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna wait until next turn. At some point they're gonna be suspicious of me, of like these troops next to their borders. This worker, nothing to do. Yeah, this city is not gonna be good for military production because it's just it has very little production, despite having such high population. But hey, we're gonna produce a great scientist here as well. Nice. And a great engineer. Look at all these specialists. Yeah, our tourism is gonna be much better from this point on. Coal plant, stadium, supermarket. Well, the supermarket is good because we're making 58 gold from this city. Let's go for it. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, it's been a long time. I've been playing for like 4 hours, 3 hours so far. I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, you could look forward, after we finish the plastics, you could look forward to us declaring war on the Sami. But I'm getting pretty tired so far. Alright, we're gonna click next turn here. So here's the shape of things to come. We need like 4 more submarines. Your mom will pay for this in time. And yeah, we need like 4 submarines at least in our navy, just to destroy their frigates. And I'm not sure if you want to go for a full tech advantage, like have destroyers and build a bunch of airplanes, give them to Malacca, stuff like that. I mean, we're very close, actually. Oil refinery. Oh, the oil refinery is actually pretty strong. Desalination plant. +4 food, 4 maintenance. I don't think this is very good. The battleships. Yeah, we want to get the carrier. That's what I really want. In fact, after plastics, I'm going straight after the electronics. Yeah. Go electronics, and then these. That's it. Because we could use the carrier. Initially carries 2 aircraft. We need more than that, obviously. If we're gonna attack these cities. We already have trade routes with them, apparently. It's kind of strange, man. Alright, I'm gonna scrap these. Alright, so we only have a trade route remaining with Antananarivo. Malacca is at 186. We have an influence over them at level 186. So we don't need any more. We could send the trade route to Buenos Aires, I guess. Winterhold. Yeah, we're gonna send this to Winterhold. So we're gonna be losing most of our Gatling guns very early. They're just not strong enough. So yeah, I'm actually gonna keep these in the front line. What, they don't want to, you don't want me to convert your city? Come on. There you go. Oh yes, finally, my religion has actually reached this area. Thank God. What the hell? Oh yeah, I actually forgot to build this thing, but they already built it, so yeah, it wouldn't have worked anyway. You know what? If I used the great scientist and follow that up with the great engineer, I would have actually made it. But you know what? Who cares anymore? I'm actually just gonna straight up take away their cities, and I will get the Christi Redentor then. Yeah, I don't care. It's a good. Yeah, you know what? It's a good thing they built it, because you know I don't know. I would have. I'm gonna use that time to build more stuff myself. I'm actually gonna cancel this silly stadium. Why am I building a stadium? Okay, so yeah, that great engineer is not going to be doing his job, and he had only one job. Again, my city becomes religious. Great. Alright, now I want to grow these cities a little bit faster, so we should probably build a farm here. Alright, I think I've done enough for this, for the time being. We're going to be building a bunch of more military units, I think. Yeah, that's going to be the direction. I'm going to ignore all other stuff, for example. What's going to happen here? Okay, this city is a bit far away, and it's too weak. It's not too weak to build, you know, actual military units. But all the others, for example, here we have Vector. Vector, you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop with the stadium. Instead, you will go for the... Wow, there's a tidal plant. We can actually build a tidal plant. This is gonna boost our production considerably. But it will have a lot of upkeep. You know what, let's go for it. We're gonna cancel the stadium. Go after military academy, and then we're just gonna start pumping out submarines, great bombers, and all that stuff. Yeah, you too. Screw the submarine. Let's just go for the tidal plant. That's it. This will make the coastal tiles a little bit less useless. Especially here. Yeah, we could use it here. We're going to emphasize the factory. Stoneworks. We haven't built the stoneworks here yet. That's weird. Yeah. All right. It's this weird addiction of, you know, the next turn syndrome. One more turn syndrome, you know. You just want to finish things as fast as you can. We can't send a trade route to Buenos Aires, really? Maybe it's because we don't have a caravanserai here. I think that's why. Delete this. All right, so we need to build 2 more trade routes, I think. In fact, 2 cargo ships, 1 right after another. All right. So this is it. We have arranged our troops here. We're just going to start upgrading our guys. It's going to take 120. It's actually not very expensive. Yeah, it's not very expensive to upgrade this. Yeah, we're going to send them back, start upgrading them. Alright, so this is it. This is the last few minutes of this episode. If you guys have any suggestions, any advice on my situation, how do we attack with the Sami? And if your comment is going to be made after this episode has been finished, no matter how late, you can always leave a comment and just tell us what you think. How did I handle this war, or how should I handle this war? And yeah, I mean, if not advice for me, you can always leave that advice for someone else in case they got stuck in a similar situation. Especially if they're not very good at managing war like I do. I'm not very good at war, to be honest. But here it is. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.